Hey, Pink Buddha here, and welcome back to another episode of Force Fridays. This week I thought we could cook up a beat with this new DrumSynth module. Actually get a chance to hear how it sounds in action and combine that with some vinyl samples that I chop up. So, went down and grabbed a random selection. Well, not entirely random. I tried to pick out ones that would be pretty crazy. And I'm going to put these names in a hat and then see which ones I end up with. So here's what we got. Disco Fire, Neil Diamond, Henry Mancini, Vivaldi, can't have enough Vivaldi, Queen, and this one, How to Sell Better. I found this one in a record store for $1 and thought it was so hilarious. I haven't even listened to it yet. With a classic formula by which you sell through the eyes, ears, and mouth. What the? That sounds kind of perverted. Anyways, these are my choices. I'm gonna write these down, put them in this hat, and draw out. We'll see which ones I have to work with. Okay, here they are. How to Sell. Oh my God, I don't even know what to expect from this one. Just two, I'm picking only two. And Vivaldi. Oh God, that's gonna be wacko. All right, well, let's go get this vinyl sampled up. Let's take off and get downstairs. Okay, I'm gonna record this onto an SD card and then take upstairs and put that inside the Force. I don't wanna mess with bringing the Force down here and everything, so let's get started with Vivaldi. Let's get this next one in here. How to Sell Better. Can't wait to hear what this sounds like. Whoa, this thing is dirty.
How to Sell Better is the record of the month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club. It conveys an important message for salesmen, but its audience can include just about everyone.
Okay, that's good. Let's get up there and make some beats. Okay, let's do this. I loaded up one of these other templates and I'm just gonna delete all this crap out of here. Go to chop here. All right, let's see how this turns out. Oh, I don't know. Let's just do a beat in here. Let's get my drum synth going. Scroll through some of these basses, maybe the 80s.
Seven hours later.
It's a little harsh still.
3 days later.
Okay, I still don't know how this is going to turn out, but we're just going to go ahead and go for it. I don't like how that sounds. I feel like I need to do something. I'm going to copy this to a new track here so I can mess it up a little bit. Alright, that sounds kind of good. We're making something different. There we go, that's better. messing with these other samples too. Okay. Whew. It was sounding pretty bad there for a little bit. These are still, maybe it's the 808 that's not really working.
$75 later.
It's getting there. It's definitely getting better. And let's put some reverb on this. I hate that bass drum, but I do want to try to challenge myself to make it with this drum synth. So, that being the case,
2,000 years later.
oh, the bass drum, what is the freaking wrong with it? It's just so boomy.
5 million years later.
Okay, that sounded a lot better. Okay, I think it's time to bring in our buddy for his part.
How to Sell Better is the Record of the Month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club. How to Sell Better is the Record of the Month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club.
So I think the other thing I want to do is just go to the track with the voices on it and then put the XY pad on that track. So when I play this, I can go.
How to Sell Better, Record of the Month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club. How to Sell Better is the Record of the Month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club.
Okay, then I'm going to go to the sample it here, and I'm just going to copy this to a couple different spots. See,
How to Sell Better. How to Sell Better.
I love those guys' old voices. They're so corny.
An effective salesmanship.
That's good. Little soundbite.
Goods and services.
You know, goods and services are always really important.
An effective salesmanship.
Let's go.
How to Sell Better is an effective salesmanship. An effective salesmanship. How to Sell the Month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club. Goods and services. How to Sell Better is the Record of the Month recording for members of the Businessmen's Record Club. Goods and services. How to Sell Better.
Maybe the only last thing this needs is a kick and bass line. So let's put in a new plugin, round bass. That's better.
How to Sell Better is the record of the month recording for members. How to sell goods and service. Goods and service. Goods and service. How to sell better. How to sell better. Record of the month. How to sell.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Can't believe how hard it was to work with that sample and the drum synth. I have to say, I do like it, but there's kind of a shallow frailness to it. The sounds aren't that impressive. I feel like what would be fine is if I was to do something like this and then export it to Ableton and then be able to use like more processing. Maybe a couple of the parts mixed in with real samples. I think that has a ton of potential. I want to challenge myself to simply create a track with only using the drum synth for the drums. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. See you next week.